Hey guys, what's up? Benji here with another quick blog. I say quick because I am leaving in 20 minutes because I am setting up ASF. Well, not setting it up. We're testing. Still testing. We can't actually set it up until tomorrow morning. But essentially, yeah, gonna taste it, make sure everything runs, and so we have everything set up, and then we just have to basically pick it up and move it. Obviously, you can't just pick it up and move it. You have to unplug it and replug it. But yeah, essentially, that's what we're doing. So this is like blog 3 billion for me. I record a lot of blogs. I don't release a lot of blogs essentially because I like to listen back to them, and if I think they're good, I'll release them. If I don't think they're good, I won't release them. That way I'm not wasting your time. See, if I spend usually about half an hour, this one will be shorter. If I spend half an hour watching my own blog, that's half an hour of my time gone, sure, but if 2 people watch it and it's terrible, that's an hour of your time that I've wasted. So obviously, it's better for me to do some self-QA. I do that with a lot of my stuff too, just to try and keep it down. Obviously, live stuff, I can't do it. I mean, as I get more comfortable, I can't sort of pause it and go, that was good, let's put that live now. Yeah, it just comes out. But yeah, that's what I do. What up? So tomorrow's ASF. I'm kind of, I'm not really, I want to say, oh, I'm excited, I can't wait. I'm not really, I'm just neutral. It's cool. I should be excited because I'm like casting it and stuff like that, but I'm looking forward to it. But I'm yeah, it should be fun. I'm not nervous as well. I'm just like the happiness and the looking forward to it's kind of offset by the hope everything goes right sort of thing. So I'm sort of sitting in the middle, which is good. That's kind of the best way to explain it. But no, it should be a good event. Obviously, if you're listening to this on Friday night, which is when I'm recording this at 6:55 p.m. Then make sure you come down because it's going to be good. By come down, it's going to be at the Ryde Eastwood Leagues Club. So if you're in, this is in Sydney, Australia, by the way. If you guys that aren't in Sydney, Australia, sorry. There's like the train station, West Ryde. It's like up the road. It's like walking distance from the train station. So come along. It starts at 2 p.m. and it will go until the bracket ends. It's a double elim bracket, 16 players, so probably 6 hours, 7 hours maybe. Should be good fun. It's going to be, the casters are going to be there. There'll be a nice little stage set up. There'll be obviously seats for you guys to sit on, and there's going to be a bar, so you can buy some beer, you can buy some scotch if you're like me, you like your scotch, and you can hang out and watch some StarCraft. It's kind of cool. Bit of a, I don't think anyone's kind of done this before. Maybe WCS did actually. Yeah, probably actually WCS did. The players won't be at the venue. Obviously, that bumps costs up significantly because then you sort of got to worry about, first of all, flights. 2 players are interstate. You got to worry about soundproofing, which is a big issue. You don't want players hearing what you're doing, what you're casting. Otherwise, you kind of turn the sound down, and the viewers can't listen. So it kind of hurts one of the experiences. And then you have to have an admin on site as opposed to online. So this is kind of like a half-half. Like it's an online event, but we're doing all the production, all that kind of stuff offline, which is cool. And obviously a barcraft to go with it. I guess the next step would be to have a complete live event, where to have computers set up and have the players in the building. But this is kind of like, honestly, we started planning this 2 weeks ago, and you might be like, oh, that's terrible planning, and that's simply just due to it's not like we didn't, like, we just had this idea 2 weeks ago almost. Like when we bumped the date a week earlier, we're like, hey, we can run it on this, and we sort of sat down and go, well, should we? Like, we could either have just a standard online event, or we could actually try and pull this off. And I think, and we're just like, you know what, let's go for it. Why not, right? I mean, what do you got to lose? If you just have a standard online event, you just, okay, whatever. People watch it and that's it. But if you do something like this, you start getting a bit of a, like, you start separating yourself from just the standard events. That's what we're going for, of course. So by we, I mean the Esports Daily team. I'm kind of a part of it as, obviously it's not like a pro team or anything like that. It's just like a group of people that want to run events, and they've got a website and stuff like that. They have like articles on like certain events, like the ISF finals. We've had all the articles on that website, esportsdaily.com.au. Hope it's .com and not .org, but I'm pretty sure it's .com. And obviously we'll do other games too. So like if a League of Legends event comes up, we might do that as well. Obviously I won't cast that because I couldn't cast LOL if I'd save my life. But I might be behind the desk for that one. I might be sitting there sorting out the stream on the computer. This is a good learning experience for me as well, I've got to say. Like, this is like the first time I'm kind of using like a capture card and like an audio mixer and that kind of stuff. I'm used to just casting like this, right? This is my computer. I've got XSplit installed, and that's pretty much it, right? That's what I'm used to. This is kind of like a step up, so I've had to learn. Not only me, but honestly, like I'm not even the guy that's like This girl called Megan's actually the one that's sort of doing all the hard thinking and learning. I'm sort of just sort of doing what I can. But yeah, like we're all learning together. It's good stuff, and it's fun too. Like learning this next level up of casting. So we're gonna have like the casting PC and the hard software set up and the extra production level. Hopefully, if we can get that sorted out. We have got some of it sorted out, but we want to get a lot more if we can. Yeah, it's definitely awesome. So if you're in the area, turn up. If you're not, you watch the stream. It's going to be at Esports Daily on Twitch. So twitch.tv/esportsdaily. So that's pretty cool. Make sure you watch that. Make sure you support it as well. So let me go into my next point. This is actually the second time I recorded this video, so yeah, I kind of didn't know what to say in the first one, then I kind of sat back and went, that's what I need to talk about. But okay, so with these kind of events, there's three things you can do, right? One is you can support them. Okay, it's the easiest thing to do, right? You go, hey, it's an esports event, it does nothing but bring good things to our event, so I'm going to watch a stream, I'm going to maybe turn up to a live event if you're in the area and have the time. If you don't, watch a stream and maybe retweet it. Like if you see a tweet about the event, just post about it and expand the people that know about it. Obviously the event will be on TL and that kind of stuff, but the more people that are watching it, the better, right? We'll expose Australian esports. The second thing is if you're like, hey, this could be like, not things you do, but things you think. But maybe this is like, oh, I prefer like APL bar crafts, like if I prefer them, or if I prefer ACL events, kind of stuff. You might be like, well, I want them to succeed. I want them to have the monopoly. This event's competition to them, and it kind of is. But it's not direct competition. It's sort of I'll explain that in a second. But if you're thinking along those lines and you're like, I'm not going to support them, it doesn't help anyone. So competition is good. I'll explain why before I get to my third point. Competition encourages like both parties. Like we're kind of like sort of an events thing, sort of a barcraft kind of thing, but it encourages both parties to lift their game. Right? ACL right now they've got a good thing going on. Right? We want to up our production a little bit, and if we up ours a lot, ACL might be like, hey, look, we need to keep upping ours as well, and that will keep going up. If we start having big prize pools for events, then obviously ACL will be like, well, we need to do the same. They'll start getting more sponsors, and it starts growing from there. Obviously, no event wants to overlap, right? That means, like, if we were organized on the same day as ACL, we would have half viewers, and so would ACL, and then no one wins, right? We want to have them at different times. So they're not directly competing. Like we're not going to host a barcraft the same day as APL are, and be competing with them for people. That's not going to happen. But it's sort of friendly competition in a way because everyone wins, really, especially the viewer because you get better production, better events. The players win because they get more prize money, which means you also win because they're playing for more money and thus putting in more effort to the game because they're able to spend more time doing that and less working, that kind of stuff. But hopefully you understand my point there. Obviously, it's friendly competition. We're not going out going, like, we've got to win this, we've got to beat them and be better than them. We're kind of going out and trying this out and seeing how it goes. So support it. The third one is, I don't like me, Benji. I don't like this other person that's working in this team. I'm not going to support them. Liking someone and not liking someone shouldn't be basis for supporting their event and not supporting their event, right? You want every event to succeed. Obviously, the bad events, there's two ways to approach that as well. I'm going to go on so many tangents tonight, but if you don't like the person, I mean, that's fine, but still support the event, right? In the end, it's for the players and the viewers, right? The players get more events to play in, which is great for them. They want more prize money, they want more opportunities, and the viewers obviously can have more options to watch. If you don't like it, you can tune out, right, and watch something else. But in these early stages, when we started kicking off, just support them anyway. If there's another stream one you want to watch, have it open in the background. Just mute it, give them the viewer, and that helps, of course. So I completely forgot what point I was going to talk about next, but you kind of get what I'm getting at, right? You should definitely support this event, even if you kind of have your own agenda, because let's face it, people have their own agenda these days. If they all want themselves and their companies they're associated with succeed, I'm no different. I want this sort of venture that I'm trying out here to do well. But I'm not going to go out there and be like, hey, ACL, I hope you fail. That's stupid, right? No one wins from them failing at all. Probably, maybe someone does, but it's not good for esports in general. So yeah. Anyway, What else is going on, of course? So make sure you got, like, this event's going to be tomorrow. It starts at 2 p.m., by the way. I don't know if I mentioned the time earlier, but 2 p.m. On Saturday, the 15th of September, 2012. Put the year in, because it's going to go on YouTube. YouTube last few decades or whatever, so... yeah, there you go. And yeah, it should be a fun event. Turn up if you can. What else have I got to say? 10 minutes in, that's pretty good, actually. I'm sure there's something else. I'm bad at this. So yeah, obviously there was some other drama and stuff going on as well. When I see this kind of drama and stuff, I kind of look at it and go, well, I could spend time worrying about that, or I can like put that time and effort into doing something productive. I don't know. Obviously, you guys, if you know what I'm talking about, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you don't, then don't worry about it. We should all be sort of focusing on the events themselves. That's what I was going to talk about. I also sort of, yeah. So basically, the event tomorrow, right, it's not going to be perfect, right? I kind of, you set up and you hope it's going to be absolutely perfect, no issues, everything runs fine. There's going to be something, right? There's always something that kind of stuffs up. It could be as simple as just like a transition failed, like the state in the casters when what shouldn't be. Maybe the mics were left on for a little bit long. Maybe they were turned off. These small issues, don't worry about them, all right? And there's two ways to approach them as well. First of all, you can be like, hey, yeah, that's terrible. Why are you doing this? The second one is to be like, hey, look, I loved your event. It was cool. Had some cool. I like what you did here, but just a reminder: keep the mics levels the same. You know, that kind of stuff. And that's good feedback to have because that way we learn, right? This event is not going to be the best event we run. It probably will be, you know, it's new. We're trying stuff out, so we want to improve from here and increase the quality of production. And we want to know what you guys like as well. So tell us what you like, what you don't like. And that's what helps, right? And then the event gets better, and then you guys get a better viewing experience, the scene grows. Good stuff. That's what we want. So yeah. Anyway, I've got to like go soon. I have to leave in 10 minutes because we've got to go and test the stream, make sure everything's 100% working, make sure we've got our heads around all the levels, all that kind of stuff. It's work, you know. And I've just come off a 8-hour work day, so thus is my life. Go from one job to another. No, not really. Anyway, so yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll try and upload this tonight. If not, oh well. And hopefully we'll see you at IASF tomorrow because it's going to be pretty fun. If you can't get there, watch the stream. And yeah. Thanks for watching. See you next time.